Hi everybody, Mike Amato here. Hey, I wanted to share with all of you today a story of a conversation I had with a colleague, and a former colleague of mine, pardon me, who's kind of going through a really tough time. And in talking about what he can do to sort of change his reality, we were stuck a little bit, and we're stuck in places where I think a lot of people get stuck. I know I've been there in the past, and maybe you have too. So it's in this vein that I thought I would share with you where he's kind of stuck and what we did to unstick him mentally so he can kind of free himself and start making the changes in his life that he wants to make. Now, the first point is acknowledgement that there's a video, a movie. Think of a movie that we've all created for ourselves. And it's a movie that subconsciously we've written the script, and it records every failure that we've had in our life, in our past, and sort of dismisses all of the many successes that we have. And pretty soon, we start to identify ourselves and identify ourselves with this movie, this story that we play over and over again, because that movie sort of provides justification for where we are. And if we understand this movie is just a myth, it's not real. It's one that we all have just created, and it's human nature that we do this. But we've got to understand this because what it does is create a justification, as I mentioned before, of where we are. Now, the first type of justification is that we're not enough. I'm not tall enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm not funny enough. Some sort of a myth that says we're not enough. And that's a dangerous justification. But the most dangerous justification is the second type of justification, and it's the type that gives us almost a free pass for not changing. And that is that it has really nothing to do with us, that we're just not lucky. Or maybe we're born in the wrong family, born in the wrong situation, that I'm just not meant to be successful because it's not my fault. I'm in a situation that I can't control. And that's really a big blocker because it keeps us from understanding the one other justification that is we're not good enough. And if we understand that we are not good enough, we can get to the third point, which is we put ourselves where we are. So again, this movie that we've created and these justifications that we build around it to put us in that place are really important to understand that we are accountable for where we are. Now, if we understand that we're accountable for where we are, it's massively powerful because we're taking accountability, and it means that we can change where we are, because if we put us here, we can change ourselves and put us somewhere else. That's really, really important. It leads to the fourth level of insight. Fourth level of insight is then when you say, okay, great, I understand that if the movie is a myth, I understand that I can write a new movie, I'm not going to justify this anymore, I'm going to change because I know that I can make the changes and put myself in a bad place, I can change and put myself in a good place. Then how do we do it, Mike? How do we do it? What are the steps or exercises I need to do? And I'll tell you what, as you look at that how-to, I will tell you right now, you're now in a place where you can do something about it. You've already started, in fact, that journey, that downward spiral that kind of puts us in a hopeless situation. It's now stopped, and it started going into a place of curiosity. Curiosity says, please tell me how we can do it. Step 1 and 2, actually, of getting out of this tough place. So that's where my friend is, and he's now ready for the how-to. But I want to assure him, and I'll assure you too, that if you understand these 4 gateways, you are now well on the way to changing your past. And in the next video, I can talk to you about the how-tos, but essentially all my videos are about how to do it. But I want to let you know that I guarantee this person, my friend, will have phenomenal success this year. I'm actually more confident than he is that he's going to have phenomenal success, because I think now he's ready. We've set the table and he's ready. So we're going to get after it, and I hope to follow up this story with another video soon where I can share with you his success and how he's beginning the process of building a life that he can only dream of right now. I promise you, we'll do it. All right, stay tuned. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Check out my YouTube channel for the other videos. Check out my Why Not You by Mike Amato. Subscribe, please. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care.